So finally I decided to do this. Oh, almost like my lips are not glossy enough. We can start. Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So finally I'm deciding to do this. I was on the edge on making my YouTube channel for a while now. This channel has been up for like over a year. Never knew what videos to make. I just didn't have the confidence, or I had no clue what to make my first video on. I recently graduated at Evelyn Charles Academy and I am now a certified makeup artist. I'm so excited and so happy, and I have to thank my grandparents for this opportunity. That kind of gave me the confidence to make this YouTube channel. Now I can actually share the skills I learned and the tools that I used through my course with you guys. So in this course you get this huge kit that you pay for when you enroll. In this kit, this huge bag. Inside here were products that they gave us. There's also some products in here that I use on myself, so I decided to use it on clients and it turned out they worked. There's also products in here that were recommended that I went to go buy. So we're gonna get straight into it, and I hope you guys like this video. Now let's stop talking and let's get into it. So we are first going to start with like the skin. Here, one of the #1 things that you need to do when you're a makeup artist is be sanitary. So I have this alcohol that's 70% or higher. That's what they were recommended to us. So I have this just because if I need to refill, because I am forgetful. So I have stuff in here that I have just in case I forget, which I did forget something. It's definitely something you're going to need if you're in this industry. This is a spray bottle. I use this to spray down my workplace. I do not use this spray bottle to spray down products just because it just gets everywhere. To spray down products and brushes, I do use this little travel-sized spray bottle. Works perfectly, but I do recommend maybe a little bit of a bigger one if you don't like to refill regularly. Hand sanitizer. I use hand sanitizer like crazy because I wouldn't want someone touching me with their dirty hands, right? I would recommend a bigger bottle just because I've gone through like 2 of these. Little tissues. Now I normally do have a tissue box, but I forgot it. And that is exactly why I carry these in my bag. I have this in there as a backup because I know I am forgetful, so I do have to sometimes carry a little extra just in case. I also have eye makeup remover, which is probably a must if you're a makeup artist. Especially in my course, if you're going through like a makeup course or in school for makeup, definitely get makeup remover because I know I would do something and I hated it. I would just take it off and redo from the beginning. Also helped me like clean up wing liner and all that stuff. And makeup wipes. You're gonna need this just like the eye makeup remover. This is gonna help you clean the whole face and also make sure that you have a clean base when you're applying all the moisturizer, primers, and makeup too. I also have cream in here. It's not really needed. It's just a just in case product. Next. So this I use in case the skin is dehydrated or dry. I use this. I laughed when I heard this. And this shows you that your grandparents sometimes know more than you, because I laughed when my instructor told me about this. My grandma uses all over her face and I would be like, girl, you're nuts. This is for scars. But when I use this on my models for class or on clients that I've done recently, I was like, wow. All skin types are different. I haven't found a skin type that doesn't work with this so far, just like my instructor said. I would use this to prep the skin. Next is this MAC Oil Control. To be totally honest, I bought this because my teacher requested it, but I rarely ever used it. I would probably use it in the T-zone. I use it on me sometimes because I do have some days that are more oily than others. But using this on a client, I learned this the hard way. If they are not used to this, like if their skin is not used to this, all it does is clump the foundation and it's harder to blend. I don't know how to explain it. You would have to use it and understand. Really try it if you'd like. It is a good product, but gotta be careful with that clumping. That's the only thing. Fix Plus. Fix Plus was probably my savior. I love to use this as a primer because it is a prep and prime. I like how it's tacky. I'll press it into the skin. I also love how I can spray this onto a brush and add product, and it'll add more. Like, look at my highlight with Fix Plus. So I loved how it would just add to every product. Next are lashes. I use Ardell lashes. I only bought expensive lashes once in my life, and that was for my graduation. I used those lashes until they were crusty with glue. They could not go on. Those girls needed to retire. I also keep individual lashes in here because not all women like the strip lash. Some will like individuals because it looks more natural, but it adds to the eye to open it up more. One thing I would recommend for a lot of makeup artists to have are clips. My model had bangs, especially for my final, so I had to like clip those back. I recommend this. I mean, it's not makeup, but it helps, you know, the whole application really. What we were given in the kit were these 3 mineralized skin finish powders by MAC, medium, dark, and light. So the light I would use to set under the eye because obviously I want to highlight that under eye area. Use this as a bronzer on people. It's a beautiful bronzer, by the way. So I love this as a bronzer. Medium, I didn't want to use concealer because I was running out of concealer. So I would actually use this powder to clean up like the edges of the lip, under the eyes, crisp up that wing and stuff like that, carve out the brow. A lot of the people that I was doing makeup on were pretty fair. Not fair enough to use light. Made it easy to carve out certain things and clean up those little things. Got the MAC, like those make your own palettes. Came with a blush palette and an eyeshadow palette. These two, I never use them. This would probably be for someone who's really fair to highlight that under eye. And everybody's different. Some girl might want a really pink cheek. I don't know. Everybody's different. This one on the eyes a couple times, it looked really pretty. I really stayed between these 2 blushes and this as a contour, and it looked beautiful. I really worked on all the skin types I used. These eyeshadows, they were beautiful. Oh, they were also beautiful. Again, this is what we got in the course. There's such a variety that they give you that you can really use it anywhere. Start with lip stuff. The MAC lip glass. This is also a matte lip glass. This was so pretty to use on people. It's a nice nude shimmer, and it was beautiful for like natural makeup. But just a clear lip gloss, just to, you know, add some shine to any lip. I use this one. I love to use this one on red lips. Oh, it looked beautiful on red lips. I got it in a sample when I went to go buy the Fix Plus. They came in these little samples, and I used like every single one. This is Velvet Teddy matte lipstick. A beautiful shade, and I had to go out and buy another one for my clients. I bought this one, Ruby Roo, for my final. I needed a red lip liner. This is Whirl from MAC as well. So I bought these 2. We were given Spice, which is very similar to Whirl, just one is more brown than the other. I got also Chestnut, which I rarely use. We got some brow pencils. And we got 3 brow pencils. One in Lingering, which is like a lighter brown. Stud, which is a way darker brown, as you can see, almost black. I went out and bought myself this one because it was the color of my brows. And it is what I'm wearing right now. Fling, which is more for like a blonde. It's like a grayish brown color. We also got this Rapid Black Penultimate Eyeliner from MAC as well. All the products we were given was from MAC. MAC False Lashes Extreme Black Mascara, which is a pretty good mascara. This is what I use to do liner. It's the Black Track Pro Longwear Fluid Line, and I use an angled brush. And this is what I do liner with. I think this is so easy to do like wing liner with. Especially on other people. I just think that it stays in the right place. It's easy to clean up if you mess up, and I just love doing wing eyeliner with this. Went out and bought the Soft Ochre Pro Longwear Paint Pot. This one, it's been talked about so much on YouTube. I really like it to the point that I actually went out and bought it for myself. I have it as a base on my eye right now. In the kit, they also gave us 3 MAC lip kits, 1 red, 1 pink, and 1 nude lip kit. We got 2 concealer palettes. Just like Which one do you think I've used the most? This is a concealer palette, and I don't know what girl would ever have this shade as a concealer. This is what I use mostly, and this is what was given to us. They gave us MAC Studio Face and Body. These are the 4 shades that were given to us. I loved using these. I've never used Face and Body before. The only thing, it's very, very sheer, so it is buildable. That's the good thing about it. What I would usually do is I would apply it, let it oxidize, and I'd go to like the eyes or something, and then I'd go back and add more. If it's not the coverage I wanted it to be, I'd move on to the lips and then come back to the foundation. This is this Morphe palette. This is mine. I used it on my clients. I think Morphe is so beautiful, especially for the price. They're so pigmented and creamy. I think this palette is beautiful for graduations, grads, weddings. Being a makeup artist, you want good products for a good price. So I definitely recommend Morphe because especially their palettes, they have so many shades in one. You have so many to choose from when you're doing somebody's makeup. Lastly are my brushes. My grandma got me this little Morphe kit, and I did not use this, but definitely people can use this. I probably use this more on travel. I use this one for blush in my course. This little angled brush, a little spoolie, and these 3 brushes I use constantly to pack on pigments on the eyelid, at the outer corner, everything. I use these 3 all the time. So we were given some brushes I brought from home, and some I actually had to go out and buy more because I was like, you know what, I need that. We got the MAC 129, and I use this one for blush, contour, and bronzer. This is the MAC 187. This MAC 252 concealer brush. This is a Morphe M224. I use this to pack on color on the lid. I love this brush. This is a small angle brush that I use with the black fluid line, and this is how I do wing liners on people. I use this one more for brows. It's a bigger angled brush compared to the 208. This is the 266, and it's a little bit bigger than the other one. This is a Sephora featherweight blending brush, and I use this one for highlight on my clients. I loved these 2 that I had to go buy another one. These are the MAC 221. It gets into that crease, you can pack on color. It's an awesome brush to have, and I think it's really, really good. I had to go buy another one. This MAC 224, I rarely use this. I just think it's too thick. I'll use this one more for nose contours. Not so much the eyes, but definitely I'll probably go end up buying another one just because this is a good handy brush to have. And this is the MAC 210. It's a lip liner brush, but I never used it for lip liner. I used it more to clean up, you know, nice edges on the wing and around the lips and stuff. This was more of a cleanup brush for me, but I really, really liked it. Definitely, if you're going to be a makeup artist, you need to be organized, and this was something that I saw on Pinterest. I found this where they took like this little hardware box where you store nails, and they used it to put all their equipment in. In my kit, I have Q-tips. Q-tips is like a must. It helps clean up anything. These little spatulas I would use to blend makeup, like blend foundations or pick up something from the concealer, because I don't dip my brush straight into the concealer. I would use these. These are lip wands. I would dip these into lip gloss, or I put lipstick on it and then put it on the lip. And I have these disposable mascara wands. I am running out, so I'm definitely gonna have to go and order more off Amazon. In here I also have some tissues because, again, I am forgetful. These in here, just in case, you know. Sharpener, a pencil sharpener. And I have these lash glues in here, which dries clear, white, or black. So I have 3 different kinds. I also have tweezers. I do not use these to apply people's lashes. I learned this in my class. It is a safety hazard because you can poke them in the eye. This is more to hold them steady, to put glue on and to cut them. And I also use a tip as a spatula as well to pick up concealer and stuff like that. I do have a curler. And I do sanitize, like you do have to spray this with alcohol before putting it on someone. But I do have little extra ones just in case. And I usually have makeup wedges here, sponge wedges. I did run out and I didn't realize until I started filming this. So but that would usually go in here. That is my whole makeup kit. That was everything that they gave to us to everything that I put in my kit. Videos, comment down below or any tips, because this is my first video, and any tips are welcomed. And if you aren't following my Instagram, go follow me. I will link it down below, or if you just want to search me, it's Jazzy_MUA. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys like this video. Definitely subscribe, and if you like this video, thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.